Hello everybody and welcome to Tiny Shooters. It's a game I created. It's a top-down shooter game where you have to battle waves of enemies. Each wave gets stronger and stronger, but you also get stronger and stronger to be able to handle these waves. I'll say let's jump right in. So, this is your character. You can see in the middle he's a little tank and he's able to move and also shoot. The first wave has already spawned, and so the goal of the game is to, I guess, kill these enemies and survive for as long as we can. Um, as you can see in the top right, we have the scores. Each time you kill an enemy, you get a certain score. And also another sub goal is to get get the score as high as possible. So currently the enemies are just these green dudes that are dashing around. They try to dash into you, so you need to watch out a little bit, but of course they're pretty easy. You should be able to deal with them. The second type of enemy has already also begun to spawn. This is kind of the plus enemy. He will shoot in all four directions, so you have to dodge his bullets a little bit. But it should be no problem. But once there are more of them, it gets pretty hard to actually dodge all the bullets. So as you can see, the waves are gradually getting harder and harder. The first enemy that actually follows me around has already spawned, but you can luckily push him away quite well right now. And then we'll clean up these other green dudes. In the top left you can see which wave we're currently on. We're on the third wave, going into the fourth wave. So now we're on the fourth wave, and once I'm able to finish this one, we will get an upgrade. These upgrades are meant to make your character more powerful, and it's a little bit randomized, so you have the common upgrades, which are decent, but maybe not the best, and you have then uncommon and also rare power-ups. This uncommon power-up will improve the dashing. I haven't actually explained what the dashing is, but maybe we can take this one and I'll explain all the way. So you have these two buttons down on the bottom of the screen that we haven't actually used. These buttons are two abilities called dashing and reflect shield. Also the first enemy that can actually shoot back has spawned. I'll focus on this one. So the dashing ability is just to dash in a certain direction. While you're dashing, you are invulnerable, you cannot take damage, and you will also deal damage to other enemies. So it's a good way to push around enemies and also to deal damage to them. And also to get, of course, out of harder situations. Our dash is now especially powerful because I upgraded it. Normally it's not this strong. And then the other ability is the reflect shield ability. This ability will make sure that you can reflect bullets that are being shot at you. In the beginning it might not be that powerful, but as the game goes on, there are a lot more enemies that will shoot bullets at you. So it's nice to reflect them. I'll showcase it with this one. So he shoots and I reflect it back to him. But the shield doesn't last that long, so it's important to time it well. So these are your main tools for being able to kill enemies and get out of situations. Another thing about the score is that as you can see, you have like kind of a bar that counts down when you kill an enemy. When you're able to kill enemies shortly after another, you get a sort of multiplier. And this multiplier will make sure that you get more scores. And this is one of the ways to achieve better scores. And then we've come to our first boss wave. So this boss will spawn enemies, which you must defeat, or you don't really have to defeat them. But the boss will keep spawning enemies, so it's important to try and focus it down before it can spawn too many enemies and overwhelm you, I guess. I've actually pushed it around a little bit with my dash. Okay. Yes. These enemies, the enemies that she spawns, do not grant any score, because otherwise you could try and farm for it. Okay, then we have a chance to upgrade our class. So you have 3 classes. Classes are different than upgrades. Upgrades are totally random, but these classes will always be the same. And they will upgrade your character in various ways. The heavy will make you a little bit slower, but will make you shoot powerful and slow bullets. The gunner will make you shoot a lot of bullets, and you're good at shooting and moving at the same time. And the sniper then of course has a longer range, faster bullets and also a lot of damage, but doesn't shoot that fast after each other. So this time I'll pick heavy. And as you can see, we've also gained another ability down here. So we now have the dash, the reflect shield, and also a class ability. This class ability is special for each class, so if we had picked another class we would have gotten another ability. I actually like the ability of the heavy quite well. It's just a giant bullet that pierces through everything. And so if you get enemies that are kind of grouped together, it becomes really strong. And as you can see, we've also we are now at the second stage. It looks a little bit different, and also harder enemies will start spawning. For example, this range 2 that shoots really fast. Using your reflect shield is pretty necessary, or makes it at least a lot easier to handle these types of enemies that shoot a lot. You can also use kind of the... Oh, I need to focus up. This is where our class ability really gets handy, to just melt them all. You can use the obstacles to kind of protect you from enemy bullets. It's a good way to kite them around and to make sure you don't get hit. And as you can see, we've already gotten a pretty big score of 13,000. At the end of the game, there's also a leaderboard where you can upload your score and see how you fare against the others. In this video, I'll just play... we got another upgrade. So this upgrade is exploding bullets. It's a rare, as you can see. The other ones are fast wheels for a little bit faster and longer barrel to increase your range. But the exploding bullets, of course, is a really nice one. Now your bullets explode into 3 little bullets. And it really adds to your damage, because these 3 little bullets can also damage your enemies. Now we have also these sniper enemies. I should dash more to kill the enemies. As you can see, because I'm killing multiple enemies at once now, I get a large multiplier. This will give me a lot of score. As you can see, I am now up to 19,000 already. So it's actually really good to kind of combine the enemy kills, if you can. But of course, it's not always easy to do it. So at the end there's a high score, a leaderboard where you can upload and see how far you got. Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm getting hit quite a lot here. This is the second boss. He's called the Split Boss for a reason you might not guess. I'll only play this out this level because I don't want to spoil everything. We got another class upgrade. Here you can see you can choose out of rocket and shotgun. Both are pretty nice. I like shotgun, but I'll stop it here to try and not spoil the entire game. So we now have a score of 70,000, which is insane. And then you can actually upload it to the leaderboard if you want to. Because I just updated my game, it's pretty easy to beat the last, I guess, leaderboard. I won't upload it now, but you can enter your name and you can upload it. So yeah. There's also, if I went a little bit too fast, there's a little tutorial where everything is explained clearly. And if you have friends, you can play PvP. You can play with a controller in your local machine to play against each other. Yeah, that's all. This was a little showcase of my game. I will be uploading some other videos, maybe diving into some deeper aspects. But yeah, if you want, you can give it a try. It's free on itch.io. You can check the channel link to get there. And yeah, have a nice day.